Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. Today we are going to be taking a look at the SIG SAUER Mosquito in pink finish. This is Krysta Blade's personal handgun. I am borrowing it just to take a little look-see. Now, I've removed the magazine from the firearm, and I have checked that it is safe. This has got a fixed barrel. Totally different than the SIG that I'm used to using. I actually have a couple SIGs. I've never taken this down before. I probably should have. I do not have the instructions, so we're gonna do this Rambo style. I'm just gonna grab it and go. I'm assuming that it probably now, because it's got, well, you know what? Let me show you some of the features real quick before I take it down. It's got, for the most part, the same features that my 229 or 228 have. It's got a decocker. It's a single double action gun. The one thing it does have that mine doesn't is a safety. And I'm guessing that because they make these for girls. Now, no slam against ladies or women. But I think that women would probably be more apt to find a safety as a feature that they might want. And it is ambidextrous, so the safety can come on and off. But I am training Krysta to consider all guns to be live fire guns and not to worry about the safeties. I don't like safeties. I'll be honest with you. I think safeties are just one more thing to fool with if you have to defend yourself. And to be honest with you, I just don't like them. I mean, you can chime in on the comment section how you feel about that, but to me, I just don't want to have to fool with anything if I need to use this weapon or any weapon to defend my life. I just, yeah, I mean, Now, it's all about muscle memory, so I suspect that if you use it enough that, it would become fluid, but here's the problem. I've got so many different guns. I don't ever want to have to worry about which one's got a safety and which one doesn't. So I told her, and you can agree with this or don't agree with this, I said always leave the safety off, always. And just treat the gun as if it's always going to be able to go bang. That simple. Yeah, that's the advice I gave her. So anyway, let's take a look. This is this pink coating. It almost feels polymer, like a plastic, and it may be. I don't remember, but it's kind of it's like a hard plastic. It's a good looking gun and it feels good. But it seems to me I remember them saying that this pink was a coating and not to put any solvents on it. So I don't know. I don't know. And this is of course the typical bluing that you get, or not bluing, whatever finish that is that SIG puts on their guns. I mean, that's the one thing about SIG, to be honest with you. I love my SIGs, but I'm just not a huge fan of that coating. I do want to say real quick, in regards to this trigger, and I'm not going to dry fire it because, in all honesty, you really shouldn't dry fire rimfire guns. But I'll be honest with you, this trigger, now maybe I'm spoiled, especially with my 229, because my 229 is an Equinox, which is a custom shop gun, and it's got a custom trigger on it. This trigger's horrible. It's horrible. There's a long travel. It's a hard pull, which the hard pull doesn't bother me as much because it's a good first gun. You kind of want a hard pull for that, but the trigger's not very good. I think they could have done a little better for the trigger, especially when you consider this gun really wasn't that cheap. It wasn't horribly expensive, but it wasn't what I would call a Saturday night special price range. I don't remember now what I got it for, but I will tell you, if you're looking for a handgun, look up Frank Lucas at Lucas Tactical. He's got a YouTube channel. He's one of us. He's a YouTuber. And I gotta be honest with you, he hooked me up cheaper than anywhere else I could find it. And he treated me right. He did a good job of getting me this gun. It's not hard to buy a gun from an online dealer. It just really isn't. The one thing you do have to do is you have to have an FFL for him to ship it to, a dealer, a gun dealer, a local gun dealer that you can pick it up from, because he gets shipped to that person. Now, almost all gun shops will let you use their FFL for a fee, and it's usually 20 to 25 bucks. Anything more than 25 bucks, I'd kind of look around. But even if you add that on to the price of the gun with shipping, I still got a good deal. So go see Frank. Frank is a good guy. He's a YouTuber. He's been one of us for a very long time. He goes through spurts in making videos, but for the most part, you can find him. And if I can, I'll try to put a link to his YouTube channel. So anyway, let's try to take this puppy down. Now, it's got a takedown lever, just like the SIGs that I'm used to using. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that. Okay, I'm guessing just parallel to that. I don't think I had to lock it back, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, now look, yeah. You turn that up and then let it go forward. Okay. See I did see this, by the way, on the internet. I did see somebody take theirs down. It's been a while. I don't remember who did it. It might have been X-Acto or somebody. But anyway, there's your fixed barrel. So the barrel never comes off of this frame. Or at least, not that I know of. Maybe you can take this. I'm sure you can take this apart, but we're not going to do that. This is just going to be a basic taking it down deal. So, now the one thing about fixed barrels is, if you've ever shot a fixed barrel, they are a bit more accurate than a floating barrel, but, you know, you just don't see them very often anymore. So now you've got the spring and the guide rod that are separate from one another, obviously, just like that. And for the most part, the rest of it is what it is. It's just, you know, your slide. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how easy this to go back together. So, we're going to put the spring in here. Okay, let me grab this. Okay, let's see here. I'll try to do this where you can see it. Line that up. Underneath the barrel, there's like an indentation in there that goes in. Try. All right, so maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it would be. I don't. Get over there, little bastard. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got that lined up now. Oop, just like that. And then bring the. I don't know if you've seen that very well or not. I'm gonna put it over. Bring that back down, use the decocker, function check, yeah, okay. There you have it. Yeah, there you have it. The pink SIG. Okay, well, I'm not gonna take it down again. It's not that difficult. Here's the thing. I like the size of this gun, especially for a female shooter. Now, I've got small hands. They're fat as hell, but they're small hands. And actually, I'm going to put my finger on the trigger. Everybody chill the fuck out. I actually like the size, and I like the way my finger fits onto the trigger. The only thing is with that trigger is it's just not a really good trigger. I think SIG could do better. I really do. For a gun that's, you know, 300 some bucks, and in some cases people are getting 400 for them, you know. Another downside to this gun too, it only comes with one magazine, one 10-round magazine. That kind of sucks. It does. That kind of sucks. I don't like that at all. But, you know, it is the world that we live in today. I would have rather them, and here's the problem with the one trigger, or excuse me, the one magazine. It's expensive to buy another one. I don't remember now what they cost, but they were not cheap. I want to say, like, I mean, off the top of my head, I'm going to say like 50 bucks. And I got to be honest with you, a message to SIG, that's freaking bullshit. It's a 10-round magazine. You tell me you can't make those for anything less than 50 bucks? Are you kidding me? Now, I know that's retail price, but how much are you charging wholesale for those things? That's just a gouging. Put 2 magazines in the box, for fuck's sake. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The trigger sucks and it comes with one magazine. Now, having said all that, it seems to be a pretty nice gun. I mean, I know Krysta loves it. I mean, she really does. Although, I will tell you, in all honesty, I kind of spoiled her. Because I let her shoot all my other big guns, now she's like, well, that SIG, that Mosquito feels like a cap gun. I'm like, well, hey, it's the cheap gun to shoot. Of course, she's not paying for her own ammo, if you know what I'm saying. But Yeah, if the day ever comes when she does start paying for her own ammo, she will know why having a 22 is one of the most important things you can have. So anyway, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to give you a quick look at this. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious to know how the Walther shoots, because the Walther, it was really down between this gun and the Walther, to be honest with you. But if she gets another gun next Christmas, well, maybe Uncle. Anyway, I'd say the next gun she should get, she should just, I understand she likes the whole pink thing, but I think she needs a 9mm, to be honest with you. Maybe a compact, not a subcompact, but a compact 9mm, a SIG. She loves SIG. I like SIG, or maybe even a 9mm Glock, So, I don't know. Anyway, put your thoughts in the comment section. See ya.